It was a great team victory. I thought our offensive line did a really good job protecting Matt and run blocking. Isaiah obviously had a great game. He's really came on these last 3 weeks and just made some great physical, hard runs, and just made a lot of good 6 and 7 yard runs where he was real physical and falling forward and did a nice job. Kalen Hightower had a big day for us at receiver, had over 100 yards. Really was nice to see him back. He's kind of been banged up. It was the first time he was probably all the way 100% healthy in a couple months. So it was good to see that. And then our defense did a good job stepping up and making 2 big stops in the fourth quarter. One when we turned it over and they held them to a field goal, and then the other one when they kept them out of the end zone there at the end of the game.
And, Coach, you closed the year at home against Georgia State this Saturday. Your thoughts on the Panthers heading into this Saturday's game?
They're just really athletic. They offensively, they got, Robert Davis and Glenn Smith, 2 guys that are as talented and as athletic as anybody in the conference, and they both do a great job catching the ball and running with it after the catch. And, they'll even line up Smith in the backfield and hand it to him. And I think those are 2 very talented players. I think their quarterback's really been playing better and better as of late. And defensively, they've done a good job. They're up there at the top in stats and a lot of different categories in the country. And they do a nice job trying to confuse your quarterback and your offensive line, and they run around and play hard. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. And I think it's going to be another 4-quarter fight that we got to find a way to win in the fourth quarter.
Coach, your defense on Saturday had 2 guys that stood out were Tony Lashley, who had 14 total tackles, and as you mentioned in your opener with tackles for loss, Ed Hall had 3 of those tackles for loss against South Alabama. What can you say about their performance and your defense as a whole on Saturday?
It's kind of like they've been doing it all year. They just really been playing hard and flying to the ball and kind of been led by the guys up front. Twaney's done a great job for us all year up front. Akeem Coleman's done a great job. And then those 3 sophomore linebackers have just played really well all year. Tony Lashley had another great game flying around, making plays all over the place. And Ed Hall, has just had an exceptional year for us making plays. And then Caden Ellis had a great interception for us and then ran around and made plays. And then our freshman linebacker, Ty Graham, came in and had interception and a sack. So those linebackers have been playing very well, and we just need them to do it again this week.
Coach, what's been the key to Isaiah Saunders stepping in as the running back and having, a couple of good games in a row, especially this last one with a career best 142 yards rushing?
He's been a young man that's really shown up and practiced hard all week. Early in the year, he probably wasn't getting as many carries as he wanted, but he never always had a great attitude. Always kept coming to practice and working hard and just kind of give it to him all early in the game, and whoever's hot, we keep giving it to him, and he's just came on these last couple of weeks and been a little bit more of how we used Elijah Penny last year, downhill, physical, hard runner, and he's just, I think it's really about work. He's just really had a great work ethic, and he runs physical and downhill and really came on for us.
Coach, finally, it's senior day this Saturday coming up in the Kibbe Dome. Your thoughts on your senior class as you head into their final game of this season and their careers?
I just couldn't be more proud of a group of guys. They've been here with me for 4 years, and we had some tough times in those first couple of years, and they stuck it out, and they kept fighting and kept working, and they saw us getting better. Maybe no one else did, but they knew it every day in this building at practice, getting their grades better, getting the APR up. Most of them have already graduated. The rest of them will graduate in December. I think there's only 5 of them that have to come back the second semester to still continue to work on their degree. And they've been unbelievable leaders. They've had a great work ethic, and really just shows what life's all about. If you just keep working hard and keep fighting, then eventually you're going to turn it around, and that's a great lesson that they've learned, and hopefully they'll carry that over into their life.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach, for your time this morning. As always, we appreciate it.
Thank you.